People make mistakes, have a bad day, and sometimes throw the game because of that. And sometimes it's because of something they can't control.
This is not ranked!
You can pick 4 marks and dodge the game!
Yo!
I like that!
Wait, what is happening?
Big brain!
Yo, redrop.
It feels bad and even worse when it's your debut. The most recent, but not worst debut was in MPL MY Season 15. And you know which team I talk about. Ocean Black. The new team was created with a pretty big roster. While there were hopes to win against DX Esport, their first match and rival newcomer, they sadly lost 2-1. And that's the best outcome for Ocean Black. Going 1-18 in games, which is a 5.26% win rate, and 0-9 in matches at the end of the regular season. It's also bad enough to lose that badly in your debut MPL, but it gets worse. DJY, a content creator famous for being that Clipper guy,
right here, biggest bullshit of all time, that Clipper guy,
and more recent for his meme skills.
Mean things are not true all the time, let's just have fun together.
Ah! W chat, W! Fuck you, bro.
Announced after his 24/7 stream, Solo Climb to Immortal, on April 1st that he will join MPL MY 15. At first we thought it was clearly a joke. But when this video came out, people were hyped to see him participating in MPL. But there were two problems. First, he was a sub as a mid laner, even though he was a jungler main. Second problem was that he never played. The only sub or player in his team that did not get a chance to play. Of course, his fans had to meme on him.
You know, people call me the benchable demon king. Like, what the fuck is benchable demon king, bro? Holy shit.
And there is more. While DJY was the only sub in OB that did not play, DX Esports did not let any subs play till this recording. But it's not worse than Team Secret's first run in MPL MY Season 11, an European org that played in Malaysia, and their debut was a little bit worse. They lost every game 0-18, perfect 0% win rate or 100% lose rate.
It's a coming! What can they do it? Man, he flickers forward! He finally takes a game! Team Secret has done it!
losing streak over! They did it!
In less than a year, Team Secret left the Mlbb esports scene. But there are not only debuts for players, tournaments like MPL had their debuts too. And one team has to be in last place and sometimes do really bad. MPL MYSG Season 1, the long-awaited MPL. The top 2 teams will qualify for MSC 2018, while Team Saiyan, I Do Not Sleep, Tyrant and Mysterious Assassins are fighting for the 2 spots. Team Equalizer had it a little bit more rough. They qualified for the MPL by winning the wildcard, but in MPL MYSG Season 1 they lost 8 out of 9 matches and had 1 draw. Yes, in older MPLs you could have a draw, a best of 2, won 1 game and lost 17. In MPL ID Season 1 the end result wasn't that bad, but in Season 2, the debut of Team Capcorn went 0-9 in matches and 2-18 in games. MPL PH Season 2, with the debut of White Rascals, they went 0-9 in matches and 1-18 in games. And Finesse Phoenix went the same in Season 3 with their debut. MPL KH Season 1 Worker Esport with 0-7 in matches and 0-14 in games. I could keep going with different MPLs, but I think you get the message. Also the first SEA games in 2019 with the first ever Mlbb competition, Cambodia and Laos lost in the group stage. Cambodia with 0-8 in games and Laos with 0-6. The women's division had some bad debuts too. The first ever Mlbb Women Invitational 2022, this is a more unique fail. Impunity Starlets went 0-4 in the group stage, which isn't that bad, but there was a catch. To get to the playoffs, the top 8 teams are qualifying, One team, I Do Not Sleep Elsa, the Thailand team, withdrew from the tournament to combine with their Laos sister team, I Do Not Sleep Princess. So a total of 9 teams participating. That means one single team will be eliminated in the group stage. And it was sadly Impunity Starlet. Reminder, they were in Group A, which had 5 teams. However, Group B had only 4. So no matter how much you lost in Group B, you will qualify. In the first Mlbb Women SEA Games 2023 in Cambodia, it was a very proudly moment for Cambodia. But when it came to the Mlbb division, first they got in a group stage with Philippines and Indonesia, and the rest is history. Not that bad of a fail debut, but it scratched the pride a little bit. In the man division, there was actually a miracle happening. Cambodia and Myanmar beat Indonesia in the group stage. Cambodia won against Indonesia in a 34-minute long best-of-1 match.
Watcher definitely have damage this time. The cancel of the Defender Day Strike with the Guardian's barrier.
My goodness,
Another
one, Odom! No way!
How-
No way!
How do you defend this? If you're Indonesia, how do you defend against Cambodia right now?
Wait for Gilang, wait for the feathered airstrike, but I don't think it's gonna be enough!
Oh, Pisset again!
Cambodia!
Look at
Oh, they're
Pisset!
going in!
Look at Pisset just zoning out the carry!
Rahman is down as well, Flicker in, Jabran all alone! There's the feathered airstrike from Gilang, but looks like Cambodia's gonna be
Jabran!
tanky enough to sustain against it!
They
Jabran
have
will fall!
That's it!
And Indonesia as well, Cambodia with the upset!
Unbelievable, but they did it! Oh, they catch him up guard! My goodness! Naomi! Oh!
And there's another jump! Christy gets out of there. Down he goes. Jimmy finishes the job. Rahman gets
Gilang!
Brown is down. Look at Gilang. Watch the knock.
Ken
takes the Lord. That's another
That's it.
one. And just Gilang left.
That's it.
Rahman. Oh, Gilang, where you going? Indonesia, ladies and gentlemen, is going to suffer another loss.
That is it, ladies and gentlemen. Myanmar just wiped out Indonesia. Talk about a team that is meant to be a single team competition back in esports. They beat the superstars. Unbelievable.
One other fail was the first female team in the MDL Season 10. While people were hyped and excited about how far the women team could go, it wasn't that great. One female team got last place, 16th, Falcons Vega went on to lose all the games.
Baru saja muncul.
Ini bisa dicepetin juga nih turtle nih. Tapi kalau ngeliat dari jumlah sebenarnya ya.
Wow, emotion! Dan juga Elsan Blast serta Frigid Glacier membuat Chen terpanis. Eksekusi coba dilakukan kembali karena Daniel double dipegang Maylin. Gak ada 2 member dari anarki sana. Dikejar Violet memegangi 2 playernya. Apanya banyak loh Lim. Yang punya sisi kan banyak banget ya. Wait, Danielsa didorong kembali dengan Second Hammer. Membuka Ghost Pathway tapi lihat Shadow Kill yang dibuka oleh Maylin. Tepat Konegara Kaya di bagian belakang. Implosion kopinya gagal. Tapi ada punishment gara Violet. Oh my god, One Last Hit dikejar. Dengan Helson Blast mempanis Chen. Kehilangan sang jungler membuat Falcons Vega mampukah mereka bertahan dari Don yang sekarang kembali. Dorongan yang begitu indah menyelamatkan nyawa. Tapi kembali dengan Kaya Implosion Skopiannya laju dari Lordnya sudah bergerak ke dalam area high ground dari Anarchist Sena. Shadow Kill sudah mulai dibuka. Wind of Nature dikeluarkan tapi fokus dengan Violet dengan penalti Sonya mendorong mundur. Sempat tertangkap dengan Implosion, 1 member down dan Falcons Vega menyamakan kedudukan dari RRQ Sena di game kedua.
Team Vitality, the second female team, placed higher, 13th. But that's only because they got to beat Falcon Vega, and 14th and 15th place did not get the chance. Other bad debuts are also when you join your first tournament and one of your teammates or another team you are playing against is cheating. Bounty Esport made their debut in Mlbb 2023. They qualified in MPL MY Season 13. Dominos was a veteran MYSG Season 2 player, and he joined Bounty Esport as a mid laner in the qualifier but moved to a sub in the MPL. 18th April, before the start of Week 3, Moonton announced that Dominos will be banned for 1 year because of attempted match fixing. he tried to bribe 2 other members to throw a match, while only Dominos got punished. The atmosphere of the team was a little bit off, which led them to a more disappointing end. It wasn't the first MPL for Dominos, but the first for other members. The EXP Esport came freshly out of MDL. There was a podcast where he talked about the ban. You can go and watch it for more info. Not the best start with quote a cheater on your team, but what's worse are 2 cheaters on your team. A couple days after the Dominos incident, there was another one on 26 April 2023, MDL Season 3. Moontoon got another announcement for 2 players and a coach cheating in their debut MDL. RSG Ignition, formerly known as Elgato, had a jungler Nia and Ares as a mid laner. They joined in February and got kicked out in around half a month. Long story short, both of them and G from TNC Z4 were involved. The partners in crime tried to throw the game intentionally. This was their first MDL and they decided to break the rules already. The duo tried to match fix against Omega Neos, and the team was surprised too after the announcement. There were also some MPL players who transferred to MDL, and that was their first MDL. They got banned for 3 years each. The last one, and again, what's worse than 2? Yes, 3 match fixers in one team. It's also the latest one, which happened in MPL SG Season 9. 3 newcomers in their debut MPL tried to match fix. The gold laner Akashi, Kyushu, the roamer, and Willy, the XP laner of Everlasting Love. The whole team got disqualified. Imagine having your debut and 3 of your team members tried to match fix. And that was their debut too. They threw the game against Sovereign SG. First, Everlasting Love dominated the match. It could have ended in around 13 minutes with the last Lord push, but then they started to intentionally throw the game.
As the waves starting to push in for Everlasting Love, AOG set things into motion. Pokiaku taking a little bit too much damage, taunted up by Kyushu on the back line. The distraction falls and an implosion play, trying to push everyone back. But
A Sovereign SG even have any form of chance? Oh!
nice little implosion onto 2. Setting things into motion though. Nice little fist crack as well, trying to push everyone back out of the way. Nice Shiki, 3 kills onto 2 members. Kashi and Willy go side. I don't think Everlasting Love will be able to come back into this one. Discipline needs to show from Everlasting Love. A little bit too much friendly banter down in the mid side.
This is a very interesting movement from the side of Everlasting Love. They want to defend their turret so badly against the Lord that they walked out through the river line, which is something that we don't see very often. In fact, I'm kind of surprised that the Sovereign even allowed them to do that.
Strong.
Wait!
Damage takes down 2 in the process though. No more Kyushu. No, Daishiki takes down one after another. Listen.
And then fought back again. There's just so many fighting back at this point in time. But Kong,
Mortality. The Winter. Winter Crown. Able to keep himself safe. Okay, that goes wide though. 2.7k.
I think this is my first time using 100,000 gold in a team. Oh,
nice
finally, 2 man!
Onto 2, pushing them back. That is unleashing the beast. The silver lining is Everlasting Love. The longer this game goes, they have the advantage.
Just because of the
Lord.
everlasting stash.
Lord goes to Pokiaku!
Oh my god! Oh, 2v5 now! Kong is back!
The QD doesn't have. Oh, like Sneaky! With the better kill!
Kyushu!
One man against the world!
Gato
A wipeout! Saving us from insanity!
Goodbye! 43 minutes game!
Goodbye. Well, congratulations to Sovereign though. 45-minute game.
Congratulations to us for surviving.
And thank you to Daichiki.
Thank you.
It shouldn't go on that long.
No, it shouldn't.
It would have been a 15-minute game. 30 minutes.
This is a whole 3-game series. Good job.
It was a whole 3-game and more. I think it's best of 7.
Good job. You do well.
It should have been 15 minutes after.
Yeah.
You know, we have one more game after this. Before we actually cut for break.
Yeah. But I think that we need that.
Weird rotations, unnecessary deaths, and the game lasted from 13 to almost 44 minutes. Even the casters were suspicious, and around a week later, Moonton found it out. And that's it. If you liked it, then like and subscribe, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.
200 degrees, that's why they call me Mr. Fahrenheit. Supersonic man out of you. You wanna have a good time? Just give me a call. 200 degrees, that's why they call me Mr. Fahrenheit. Whoa, 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 explode.